like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So I'm quite excited because I am getting ahead of the game. I'm getting ahead of the game. I'm recording this on Thursday. This is probably going out, what, Saturday? Yeah, recording it on Thursday. Friday is a stressful day for me. The Sabbath starts now at 4:30 in the bloody afternoon. So I Sabbath them offline for us, so I can't be doing any videos. So again, it's like a hard stop. So I also like to make movies to post on Saturdays. Videos to post on Saturdays because again I'm offline. I do a live stream at the night. So normally I wait till Friday and I have to get cram them all in. I'm stressed out. It's Thursday, baby. It's Thursday and I'm actually making this video. I'm very, very, very excited. So there you go. This is an interesting one to make. It's a review of Doctor Who magazine, and we're in a weird, unexpected phase where the new era of Doctor Who, which this issue of Doctor Who magazine heavily leans in, the new season's running, and it's not as unbelievably awful as it has been. It's quite watchable in places. And look, for me, if you like the current era of Doctor Who, God bless you. I'm very, very happy for you. I don't like Jodie Whittaker at all. So it's like, it's kind of like polishing a turd. Whenever she's in it, it's really bad, but there are good things in it, so we're going to be... so it's interesting, because normally, when Doctor Who magazine leans into the current era, it's like a real groan. I'm like, oh, I'm not interested. This time, I'm like, I might be interested in some of this stuff, right? I might... It's incredible that maybe... No, not to the extent I would recommend buying it. I'm reading it, so you don't have to. But, think of this as your virtual thumb through at W.H. Smith's. If you still have a W.H. Smith, or they have paper in your neck of the woods. Who knows what they're running out of today. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, all those things are fan-freaking-tastic. Comment, let me know what you think. Also, check this out. I'm very happy. My Indiegogo has got out to people. People are receiving it, so I'm getting pictures here. Let's show some that are particularly funny. There's this one where Jodie Whittaker figure is coming face to face with the male gaze. She's probably not very happy about it. And then there's also this one with the books where you can just see that the books have splattered her like the Wicked Witch of the West. So this is really cool. When people start putting this, you see the stuff and people get it. I'm very, very excited. One person got a book that was damaged. I'm gonna endeavor to get a replacement sent to them ASAP. But there you go. So another. I do like how people are laying them out. Right? It's very, very cool. I'm really quite chuffed with all this. Fine. So there you go. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Please subscribe. It's I would like to get more subscribers. There's not really much more to say about that. I would like more subscribers. It's okay. Yeah, that's basically it. So like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things are good. Let's look at this Doctor Who magazine. So here we have the weird quandary with the current era of the current season Doctor Who. This villain, to my opinion, my mind, looks awful. It's just the design is just freaking awful. I mean, hopefully, look, Christian was really into things being in people's faces, right? He thinks that's terrifying. But to me, him and his sister Azure look like refugees from Terrorhawks. The villain's fantastic, right? The villain is fan-freaking-tastic. I can't remember who's playing him, but I can't remember. I'm sure they'll say it inside. And I would love to have seen them versus Capaldi, right? The villain is absolutely, great casting with that. So, yeah, really. I mean, normally, you were looking at, what's the name of the villain with the fingers that came off One-Eyed Willie? I called him Wet Willie. That's it, not One-Eyed Willie. That's very, very different. Wet Willie, because you're looking at normally crap villains, or I don't know, whatever it is, like the dregs from Orphan 55, which the worst thing ever. Now I'm looking at something and go, well, that was actually quite good. So I don't know, and I want to be clear. If you haven't liked the current era of Doctor Who, don't be tempted. Well, yeah, it's kind of, because Jodie Whittaker is not any better than before, and there are just massive plot holes all the way through it. But I do get the feeling that Russell T Davies or Stephen Moffat is helping out Chibnall, because this is significantly better than anything he's done before. Still not good. I want to be clear. Still not good. Fine. So it's that's the cover. You get a choice of 3 covers. Let's have a look at the 3 different covers. That go to page overview. We'll start over there. Page overview. You get to see the other covers. You get a Azure one when it opens up. There you go, a bit Azure action. Again, looks more Terra Hawky to me than the other one. And we get a Sontaran. These Sontarans are looking worse and worse the more you see them, right? It's like, I'm like, okay. Oh, there's another one. One second. No, there's a Weeping Angel one as well. That's the dullest one, I think, really. Fine, let's go back to the issue. Fine, so let's go into the contents pages. There's a thing about with the new production design. I always find production design interesting. I still think the best was what's his name? The guy from well, you saw his hair fall out over those 5-6 years. So he was there from was it Eccleston all the way through to first or second year of Matt Smith. I can't remember. So I'm always interested in production design. Again, these two villains interesting. Let's see what else we got going on. Fine. I don't know why they have a picture of the dregs there. Like it's called dregs for a bloody reason. Pete Matisse in this issue. Chris Bentley, don't know who he is, and Ben Morris. Oh, that name rings a bell. Pete Matisse probably going to be talking about the season 17 box set, since it doesn't have much to do with Doctor Who. So this is probably one of the last production notes we're going to see. Showrunner Chris Chibnall reflects on an emotional day at Razlock Studios. Well, it's just elation for the rest of us, but maybe emotional for you. Like, we made it! We destroyed Doctor Who! Yay! So if you want to know what this says, I'm going to be reading it on my... Well, I am going to be reading it on my live stream today at 7 o'clock for me, 5 o'clock in the UK, which is in the past for you. So go check out my channel, and we'll read over this. Then we got That's a Wrap. I tell you. I don't know what to say. It's like, yes, we know you finished. Thank God. TARDIS then, some CBBC thing. Again, I was noticing a distinct lack of Jodie representation here. Blimey. That's supposed to be a Jodie back there? I can't tell that. I don't know. It looks better than Jodie. Oh, there's a Jodie back there. Okay, blimey. Okay. See, I never understood this thing that women can't see themselves as a doctor. I always see women cosplay as a doctor. Like, I don't really see the problem in it. I think, be creative is a good thing. I might get this book. This book looks really good. The history, the art and history of Virgin's publishing new Doctor Who fiction, David J. Howe. I think I'm up for that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that. Seventh Doctor is going to, what was it? Key to Time with the Reboss. Bit of a weird place to revisit. But listen, Big Finish have pulled themselves out of the nosedive that they were in, right? What's it? This longer. I keep seeing this around. What is this again? It's the story of the wilderness years, 96. Yeah, I actually might be interested in that as well. Well, what's this for £109? Oh yeah, this thing, the advent calendar looks kind of garbage to me. £109. I was like, but hey, again, let's look at this again. I'm really psyched for this thing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna buy this after I finish making this video. Right? Well done, Tellus Publishing. Come on for an interview. I'd love to hear more about this. Letters, lots of letters. Blimey, this is Dan's getting an early drawing in there. It's very good. Even though again I hate the current era, I do like seeing people do fan art. Right? It's always nice. But if this is the trailer for River Song Crashes with the Third Doctor, it was a really good trailer, really good box set. I really liked it. What official music video for Rayleigh Ritchie, aka Jacob Anderson, song Time and Tree, released 2018. Okay, I will. A bit of interaction. The Daleks Weeping Amos Iron Man in new trailer, but no interested in Age of Reality. Yeah, this was not good. This was a car crash. More letters. Okie dokie. Fine. Time Says Visualize, where it is doing. Rusty Davis. Oh, this is him making his weirdo speech at some gay awards. I can't remember. Gay awards. Yes, thank you for voting me for being the most gay. I mean, really, in 2021, that takes a lot of doing. I think you've got to be so gay in 2021 to be the most gay. You've got to be super straight at that point. I think that might be how it works. But he made this whole big speech about saying how the LGBT people are. Some of them are getting a little bit miffed with the T people, like saying, "Those guys are crazy. Will you leave us alone? We just want to be normal human beings." And actually, a lot of the T people say the same things as well. It's a weird thing. But Ross Lee Dave said, "No, we're intersexual alliance." Blah blah blah. Yeah, Russell, mate, Russell. Shut up and write, but would you? Okay, I'll just do that. This month in 2001, it must have been a rerun. See, 2001 is when I was when I wasn't even living in England at the time, from 96 to, when did I get married? 2001 is that 96 I moved back to the US, right? So I moved to the US, I should say, from Israel. So yeah, and I think I just started reading Doctor Who magazine at the time. I was newly married, my kids were young, my kids were like 3 or 4. So that was a bit of a weirdo. So here's the first thing. Now I'm going to be doing a video. This is probably dropping. Well, let me look at my schedule. This is dropping today as well. Okay, so this is dropping today. I'm going to be going through this article, which is basically the production team talking about their hopes for Doctor Who season 13. Doctor Who Flux. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Oh, she must have been the one who got sent back in time. Got attacked by the Weeping Angels. Oh, she looks like she's in a bit of a sci-fi set there as well. I don't know. But yeah, listen, I'm going to be reading like highlighted bits from this because why not? Why do they always have to make Yaz like such a Mary Sue? Can't they just make her into a person? It would have been so much better. Oh, God, this guy, upper class twit of the year, Matt Stevens. Yeah, he is the face of everything that's wrong with the BBC. Like, smug, elitist, completely out of touch, and doing a terrible job. Now, the doggy, I have to tell you, has come in for a lot of stick. I like the doggy. Because I like doggies, really. And I have to say, here's my thing with it. It's nearly good, right? When they did the cat people with Brannigan and in Gridlock, and when they with Rossi, it was like really good because but basically people that look like cats. That was essentially they're putting a little bit too much dogginess into the doggy. Like when he climbed out the water in episode 2, he shook himself, which I enjoyed. It made me giggle, right? I have to say, it really. I love dogs, man. I do love dogs. So, but there's so many plot holes. Like the dog creatures, right? Firstly, this guy starts off as a complete villain, right? The Doctor is being hung, or whatever, Jodie Whittaker, is being hung upside down over a sea of boiling acid and is about to be killed by him in many ways. And by the end of the episode, they're all friends, right? And then they got super spaceships that will that can form into any pattern, pattern that will block the universe-eating, planet-destroying flux energy. None of it really makes sense. Vinder! We must have Vinder! So far, I am, 33% the way through Doctor Who Flux. Vinder is unremarkable. I could well play bloody Vinder. It doesn't really take much. Although, listen, this publicity stunt having the Sontaran craft above Liverpool. Very cool. It's nice to be able to praise it. This was good as well. I mean, check out my review of it. It's a strong recommend. I really enjoyed this. So this is Individually meets Roshinda Sando, who leapt to chance play Series 13 Supervillain Azir, but the Ravagers actually evil or just misunderstood? I don't know. They seem pretty evil to me so far. Yeah, like this whole thing with I bet there's a lot of stuff that's just never going to make sense, never going to be explained. But she's good when she's a supervillain. She's pretty darn good. They're very, very scenery chewy, right? And it's just weird to be talking positively about. I mean, it really is strange, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice, right? God, she really. I like how much is this thing? Okay, like, this looks awful. I'm kind of interested. Shall we go look this up? tinyurl.com DW13 console. Let's go. Let's have a look. tinyurl.com/DW13 console. I hope I got it right. DW13 console. Is that it? Did I get it right? How much they charge for that piece of crap? Okay, fine. 40 bloody pounds? 40 pounds? You're having a laugh, aren't you? No. I mean, it looks pathetic as a sex toy, which is kind of what it looks. Okay, it looks like a penis. What do you want me to tell you? And it's not me being obsessed and having a one-track bloody mind. That looks like a rather unimpressive dick, okay? It just what it is. Saul Melody, season 13's Lord of Misrule is the latest in a distinguished line of screen villains for Sam Spruer. He is so good in this. I mean, he seems like he's playing Lawrence Fox, right? He's like Lawrence Fox is the villain. He's really a nice guy. He is great in this. Like, he is really. I think he's a linchpin that's very much holding this season. Well, we're only 2 episodes in so far. But yeah, look, he's been very good. So what else has he been? Do I recognize him in anything? I do not recognize him in anything. But in this, he's been great. And again, this is Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who, and he's been great in it. Risen, trailer for the new season 17 box 3 explores an overlooked piece of Doctor Who history. Writer and director Pete McTeague describes how he made the chilling return to Lanscaro. Would I be interested in reading this? Vaguely, this is just like something when I'm looking for a filler when I'm on the toilet, right? It was okay. Did they get David Bradley back in to do the voice? What's this? Jonathan Morris continues personal view of strategies employed to relaunch and publicize Doctor Who, how the series was sold to a new one in 2005. Now, this is something I will read. Yeah. I think Paul Cutler is quite a good writer. Because I remember all this. I remember how they kept relaunching and renewing it. I think the Capaldi relaunch was the weakest. Well, then again, but this one, look, The Woman Who Fell to Earth, Jodie Whittaker, they put a lot into that relaunch, right? God, if only if it lived up to it. Really, if only what they're doing. If they started off by doing what they're doing now. And Jodie Whittaker sitting down and watching some Doctor Who, we actually could have had a good era. I think we're going to go. So this is weird. 40 years ago, BBC Two viewers were treated to some rare glimpse of Doctor Who distant. But yeah, this was before video was a thing. Like, nobody had, 40 years. So it's, we're in 21, 12, so it'll be 2011. 2001, 2009, 2081, right? So this is before the budget range came out. Yeah, well, that makes it. Yeah, so the Five Faces of Doctor Who, and John Nathan Turner did this because was it Tom Baker had been the Doctor for so long, people just forgot. Other people play the Doctor, but I remember, so the Crotons. What was else in there? Three Doctors in. I thought it was the Carnival of Monsters. Well, there was a picture of 3 Doctors there. Not sure how. But yeah, this was great. I really enjoyed this. I've been 11? Something like 10, 11. Amazing Spaces. Daphne Schumer, Doctor Who's production designer, talks to Paul Kirk. Paul Kirk wrote this entire issue, apparently, right? They're right. Okay, I guess he's in line to be the editor. So look here, this is what really I think shows up this whole series. So firstly, I like it that they got a new production designer in, because the guy who did the Capaldi TARDIS I didn't think was great, and I think this is a different production designer than they had for the Jodie's first or second season. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. But the production design is pretty good. And then look, and then you got this condescending face, right? They're like this is Doctor Who season 13. Everything's good apart from that. Right, okay. But yeah, listen, I think the production design, I think, has been distinctive. It's been interesting, been different. It's had its own voice. To me, it looked like an update of not Scooby-Doo. I'm saying, I'm looking at the dog boy. No, of Tomorrow People, right? It feels more like that to me. But solid work, right? This is solid work. Yeah, no, I like the Sontaran controls. In fact, I have to say, in general, the production design for this era has been good. Has actually been very, very strong. I think the Sidemen, best designed Sidemen we've seen. I really do. I think the Sontarans weren't as good as I thought they were going to be, but just in general, I think production was good. And then we get to the TARDIS, the Flux Impacted TARDIS. Yeah, their TARDIS is just garbage. It really is really bad. Now the comic strip is back. I would like to rank on it a little bit, but the artist is a friend of the channel. Go back his Indiegogo. Only Death Can Save us. It's Russ Leach. Only Death Can Save us. Look, Russ, mate, Russ. You can't give Jodie that much facial expression, right? You can't give her that much range. It's just lying, quite frankly. You're lying. No, don't go in expecting that. Okay, and there's Jazz being stunning and brave. Okay. And then, oh, are they going to have another strip next week? I wonder if they will. But the strip lengths have been cut down, but I think that's pretty good. How many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pages. Okay. Which I think is passable, right? I think 6 pages is passable. I remember it was 10, but okay, no problem. Fine, you get that. What is this? Is this rock? Pencil set. Okay. Man, for my bar mitzvah, which is a big party you have when you're 13 when you're Jewish, my parents did this big British seaside theme for the party, and we had sticks of rock made up that said my English name is Matthew. So yeah, my English name is Matthew. My Hebrew name is Tzvi. The reason it's so different is because at my circumcision, listen, it's not a video if I don't start talking about my penis at some point. At my circumcision, my grandfather goes to, which is where you name Jewish kids. My grandfather goes to my father and says, "Can you name him after your grandfather, my father, Tzvi?" And my dad says, "Sure." He's never going to use it, no problem. Go figure. I don't know. How was I talking about that? One second. What got me into that? We got the strip. We got the rock. Right, the strip sticks of rock. So it said Matthew's Bar Mitzvah all the way through. We had a boiling done. This was back in the 80s. Back to Fiction, Planet of Fire. Well, listen, I do hope we're going to get a bit of Perry action in this. Who's writing this? It's written by Alan Barnes. Alan Barnes is always reliable. Okay, I'm not seeing Perry in the bikini yet, so Alan, mate, come on, let's help us out. Oh, yeah, and she's just going to get away from what's his name there, Howard. No, still fully closed. This article is losing interest for me by the second, right? It's absolutely losing interest for me. But oh, blimey, I don't. This bloke, bit of Montezuma's revenge, apparently. Okay. Fine. And we got through the whole thing with Perry not being in a bikini. What a waste, right? What a waste. Reviews. Ooh. I think we're going to read these on my live streams as well, because it seems funny. I'll be here again. Paul Kirkley. Although again, I read his articles with Radio Times. He seems to know what he's talking about. He seems to have an answer. I'm going to be, but it's his job to give a positive review, right? I mean, that's totally what his function is. So let's see how he did it. Again, it's not as there is a lot to focus on. That's good. Yes, ignore the plot holes. When does this come out? It should be out shortly. I mean, I got it ordered, so although it looks awful, right? Is it me, or does it look? No, it looks awful. This looks like really quite bad. I think it's one of the Gary Russell ones. I mean, they're definitely using a different technique. Maybe they're using a different studio. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out in the making of. I'm glad they're doing a story, but I'm not that really interested. Time Jacked have zero interest in getting this whatsoever. Right? It seems to be all the crimes of Big Finish are displayed here. Firstly, you have a stunning and brave kick-ass woman from the future who looks like a bounty hunter or something. Jake Dubman playing Picard's doctor. Terrible idea. Jake Dubman narrating an audio story featuring him. Very good idea. So this looks like it's just a bad idea, right? Just looks like a bad idea. And yeah, listen, we had this dance too many times before, right? It's just been too many bloody times that we've had stunning and brave, women of color as well. Because I think I can't tell. We just had this so many times. This tokenization, which is I find a bit vile. Looking forward to this coming out though. The Ninth Doctor Adventure is going to go against Cybermen. Who's writing these ones? Did they say? Ninth Doctor or Lost? They normally say somewhere. No, not interested in Torchwood. Ashes of Eternity, written by Andor. It just seems a weird. Like what? I want to get Jake Dubman into it, and I get Nicholas Briggs. Like, there's so many people you could get in to read that. It just seems like a weird choice. Somebody has no connection to it whatsoever. There's a Doctor Who annual. Yeah. Look at there's as much Joji on this cover as there's on the cover of this cover of Doctor Who magazine. Oh, is that just a coincidence? No, she is the anti-Viagra of sales, right? She's like make people not want to buy it. And it's just the way it is. I'm sorry. Competition time, season 17. Now this one I'm looking forward to. I'm really am looking. This is Did they have the 13th of December? Not long to go. So we got 1 month and 2 days as I'm recording this to go. 1 month exactly as of over the release of this. And now, listen, I like revised special effects. I just do. I find the old special effects a lot of time take me out of the drama. I like revised special effects. This is a great season, though. I'm looking forward to this season. We got Destiny of the Daleks, City of Death. Oh, what's the new stuff they got in there? Hitchhiker's Guide to Douglas Adams. I want to watch that. Designing City of Death. We're on the cutting room floor, behind the sofa. I am just generally psyched for this. Anything new here? New specially behind the sofa. Destiny of the Dark. Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant, Graham Harper, Jim Hudson, Matt Irving. Oh yes, he's gonna be great on this. Katie Manning, Matthew Waterhouse, same on episodes. Audio commentary of Tom Baker on episodes wonderful. Return of Scar and making of documentary. Okay, I thought they had that one. Fine. But, okay, good. We got Creature in the Pit, Nightmare of Eden. I like the new special effects. Horns of Nymon, Sharda as in individual episodes. Also with Behind the Sofa, so I'm looking forward to that. And I think really, they got lucky. Bob Baker, who recently passed away, is in the Matthew Sweet documentary interview, right? They were really lucky to get this, because, again, he sadly very recently passed away. There you go. Yes. This is something I'm really looking forward to. The trailer for this just dropped. I'm not getting it, I'm really not getting it. Marina Sirtis is bit toxic, and it's a story I'm not that interested in. Big Finish has been on a major wall for the last couple of years, so sorry, that's just what happens. There's only so much you can do to piss off your client base. So Stranded 3 out, and I'm mad I'm out of it. They're rebooting the 8th Doctor range, so I think it probably didn't go down so well. So much of this is about appeasing psychos on Twitter, because this person, Rebecca Root, is a stunning and brave woman with a penis, I believe. I don't know, I've never seen it, but people, the Twitterati really like that. For them, it's super important that she's stunning and brave and has a penis, right? It's very, very, very important. So I followed the 8th Doctor all the way through every Big Finish range, and I'm really, really pissed off. They chased me away, right? I'm really pissed off about it. Okay, and now coming next month is 9th of December, so that we have a New Year's special. Okay, so that's a reasonably good news. We're directing season 13 with Jamie Magnus and Aziz Slim. I will read that, because the direction on this season has been freaking excellent on the 2 episodes seen. Right? The direction is in Dress to Kill, Inside Costume Park, never been interested in that. Fact of Fiction, Husbands of River Song includes a giant double-sided poster. Well, there you go. Giant double-sided poster. Here's the weird thing, though. They call this one This issue is called. Last one was November 2021, and this is winter 2021. So I don't really understand. Not interested. And here we have the additional covers. Yeah, so it was it. Yeah, they call this one winter 2021. I wonder if next month's going to be January 2022. I'm wondering what they're putting on it, right? But yeah, listen, great villain, looks awful. This looks like it's terrible. So yeah, these pictures are not doing them any favors, right? Even the Weeping Angel looks a little bit crap here. So there you go. Weeping Angels, apparently, according to the spoilers that dropped, if you don't want to hear, go away, are the minions of the evil, was it Swarm and Azure? The Doctor will be revealed to be her daughter or whatever, its daughter or whatever it is. Who really cares? Who really cares? There you go, Doctor Who magazine for you. We've had our flick through. I bought it, so you don't have to. You are welcome. This is just one of the services I provide for you out there in the world. Please like, share, subscribe. Have yourselves a fantastic day.